I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. What's grooving? I'm moving. I like your style of lumping. How charming, just a rapper. Load him up and eat that snapper. I was 16 pints of rum and then I go bum bum, glowing up in the dark and the night, and so I go I brought a pie in my pocket, and I am a singer. No got life, no got style, no got nothing on my mind but.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney.
Good afternoon. I'm glad you finally got here.
Gee, have I got a big surprise for you?
Oh, please, no games. Not on the day
Wait till you find out who came to see us.
But
surprise! Hello, Mr. Mooney.
oh, my.
Mr. Mooney, I asked Viv to come here because I didn't want her sitting alone in my apartment all day waiting for me, so I didn't think you'd mind if she waited until I finished work.
Well, not at all. Not, of course, you must excuse us. We have a lot of important work today.
Oh, don't mind me. Just go right ahead.
You sit right over here, darling.
Okay.
And you put your bags right over here. Take off your coat. And here's a magazine. I just know you're going to love. There's some wild things in there.
Oh, right.
Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes, sir.
Will you bring your ledger over here,
Yes,
please?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now, will you refer to page 44?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, now, 44.
Oh, Lucy, look at this gown.
Look at that. That's the one, Viv. Is that too much? Oh, of course, you have to have the figure for it.
Oh, say, did you notice I've lost a lot of weight? I'm down to a size 12, and that's without my girdle.
Yeah, I sure did notice. I noticed that on the way home from the airport.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we never had that much room in the cab before.
Since I got married, I just stopped eating between meals.
You did?
Yep. I just eat my 6 meals a day now, and that's it.
6 meals?
Uh-huh. I have to keep up my strength. If I don't, it gets a week I can't eat. And if I can't eat, I don't have the energy for those singing lessons.
Oh, you're giving singing lessons?
Not giving, taking.
Oh, how wonderful. How are you doing?
Oh, wait till you hear me.
Not here.
All right, Mr. Mooney. But I want you to hear me before I leave town.
Oh, I want to hear you, Viv. I want to.
My husband refers to me as his happy little canary.
Ah, that's cute.
Cute? 150-pound canary?
Oh, Viv, would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh, I'd love to have a cup of coffee.
You don't mind, do you, Mr. Mooney?
Oh, it'll be just like old times having a cup of coffee with you.
Oh, and I got so much to ask you.
Oh, and I've got so much to tell you.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Before I left home, I went to the beauty parlor and I picked up all the local gossip.
Oh, wonderful.
Anybody wants me, I'll be out in my car.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, aren't you going to stay and have coffee with us?
I'm so cool and I'm so groovy when I go bum bum
bum. Now, gentlemen, if you'll notice, on the left is the crater Langrenus. The landing site section has discarded that because of its depth. And the same goes for the crater Copernicus. That leaves us with the choice of 3. The Sea of Storms, the Sea of Showers, or the Sea of Tranquility. Excuse me, just a moment.
This one's mine. Major Healy, would you like to tell me your troubles and your telephone number?
Oh, you get out of here. What was that last name?
Miss Waff.
Proceed, Major. Yes, of course. As I was saying, we have a choice between storms, showers, and tranquility. Yes. Since our lowest orbital point will be over the crater Tycho, the best landing site would seem to be... do not go to the moon, it is too dangerous. What was that, Major?
He said, do not go to the moon, it's too dangerous. Could you speak up a little louder, Tony? Can't hear you.
That's what I heard, Major. No, sir, I believe you understood me to say Tycho is too dangerous.
Could have fooled me.
It did not work, sister. He was showing movies of the moon, and I could not even talk to him. Oh, that poor, brave fool. He doesn't realize what dangers there are. Listen to this. Listen to this. The moon-bound astronauts can expect searing heat, sub-zero cold, dust craters miles deep. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I will talk to him again when he gets home. I'm beginning to wonder how much you love him, Sis. If it were me, I wouldn't waste a minute. But I cannot see him now. He is with Dr. Bellows and a general. Sis, what's more important, embarrassing him a little or saving his life? What do you think I should do? Just leave it up to me, darling. You're long on devotion, but short on ingenuity. No! I'm sorry, sister, but I still do not trust you alone with my master. Oh, what alone? You just said he's with Dr. Bellows and the general. Well, that is true. What are you going to do? I just want to show him how dangerous the moon really is. May I borrow your little soldier suit? What? Oh, certainly.
So the consensus from all sections seems to point at the Sea of Tranquility. Specifically, this little declivity here, which you'll be able to see much more clearly on the blown-up still.
Major Nelson, what's the matter with you?
What's the matter? What couldn't you see? Oh, it's nothing, sir. I just thought I saw something peculiar in the Sea of Tranquility.
And it made you yell? Doctor, is he in shape to make this flight?
I'm beginning to wonder about that myself.
I wonder if we could continue this afternoon. I have a little business I'd like to attend to.
You certainly do, Major, in my office.
I'm booked up solid this afternoon. We'll have to finish now. That is, if you can continue without going into a fit.
Well, as I was saying, this little, if you'll notice this little declivity on the edge of the Sea of Tranquility.
This time, Major, something else peculiar. Look at him, Doctor. He's going to pieces.
Well, proceed, Major.
Hey,
Sam? Sam, where are you?
Right here.
Will you stop playing games? Well, I'm glad to see you got yourself cleaned up.
That was pretty dirty work.
You can say that again. Come here. Let's stop simmering and start boiling.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the idea?
What's a friendly little pat between a husband and wife?
From now on, I'm locking the liquor cabinet.
What's in the box?
Your favorite pie. I have a good mind not to give you any.
Lemon meringue pie?
Leave it alone, sweetheart.
This is like an answer to a prayer.
It'll spoil your appetite.
No, it won't, but it might spoil yours. What's that?
Where?
There. I hope that teaches you a lesson you never forget.
Darren, I am going to give you 3 seconds to explain this lunacy, and then I am going to let you have it.
1, 2, 3.
Well, how is it? Good as usual?
Delicious. Now let's play fair and let me have another one.
Gladly.
Oh, Darren, please don't. Oh, please. Darren, I'm the... What is the matter?
As if you didn't know you...
Wait, that's an act. Is that how you do it, Mother? But he must have. Why are you taking it out on me? Mother!
Oops, sorry, Endora. I meant that for Serena.
Who? Me?
You mean you're really... Oh, Sam, Sam, you probably thought I'd flipped.
Has she been here all day? Pretending to be me? Samantha, darling, it was all your mother's idea.
Sam, what can I say?
There's nothing to say. Just get some spoons. How do you like that, Serena? Not bad. Oh.
She's right, it is tasty.
Going around like bum bum bum.
Sounds like the Chaos Organization is back in action, Chief.
Right. And they're Mr. Big, whoever he is, has broadcast a demand for $100 million ransom, or he'll use the Inthermo against our cities. Mr. Big must be stopped before he goes any further. Now, Max, it seems to me that...
Just a minute, Chief. Isn't this top security?
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't we activate the cone of silence?
The cone of silence?
Yes.
All right, Max. Hodgkins.
Yes, sir.
Activate the cone of silence.
The cone of silence?
First of all, how much... How much do you know about chaos?
What did you say, sir? What?
Chaos!
Oh, Chaos. Yes, of course. Well, that's an international criminal organization that was founded, I think in 1957.
How's that? What?
57.
Agent 57 is in Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
What about Hong Kong?
What?
Hong Kong.
Why are we talking about Hong Kong? Hong... Hodgkins, raise the cone of silence.
What?
Raise the cone of silence!
Perhaps we could just talk soft.
I'm glad that it isn't always a black tie event, you know, but I'm glad this is a black tie affair because it lends dignity to the evening. And for your information, to get a tuxedo pressed, it's no longer $2. Of course, I get a refund when I return the wire hanger. Anyway, I enjoyed my trip to Las Vegas. Fortunately, I ran into Fred McMurray, and he got me a good seat on the bus. And sitting alongside me was a beautiful 25-year-old girl with a 6-month-old baby. And every time she fed that baby, I just couldn't take my eyes off of her. I'd like to borrow that kid to siphon gasoline. He drained that bottle in 10 seconds flat.
I'm so cool and I'm so groovy when I go bum bum bum. I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum. What's grooving? I'm moving. I like your style of womping. How charming, just a rapper. Load him up and eat that snapper.